This one is another story about Ralph, my friend from Montgomery Office Equipment, who delivered copiers. He was old at this time. He was probably 80, 82 at the time. And I noticed him and his young helper would go out to deliver a copier, and it will always take maybe an hour, 2 hours longer than it should to deliver the copier. And I asked Ryan about it, and he says, well, what they do is they go into some neighborhoods, and Ralph tell him to park in front of a house. He'd go in the house, and he'd be in there for about an hour, and he'd come back out, and they'd go about their business. So I figured out he had some girlfriends in the area. So, and that's another thing. He always had a different girlfriend for every Christmas party that he came to, and he was my hero at that age and getting around like that. So I heard Ralph talking on the phone one day to a girlfriend, and he says, "Well, I don't know. I'm just gonna stay in tonight." And she said something else, and he said, "Well, you gonna fix me supper, aren't you? I'm gonna be kind of hungry." She said something else. He says, "All right. Well, my gas tank kind of low. You gonna fill my gas tank up too?" And apparently said, "Yeah." So he said, "Well, I guess I'll see you over there about 7 o'clock tonight." So I just told him, "Ralph, you're my hero. At your age, do you take any kind of medications to help you out?" And he didn't know what I was talking about, and I said, "Well, Ralph, there's pills that help you get it up." And he looked at me like I'm crazy. He said, "Get it up? I need a pill to help me keep it down." So that's my Ralph story about his medications.